You guys feel spicy? Because I do.
No matter how loud, how kind, respectful, how cute, men will still fucking hate you.
Women are talking about bringing that 4B movement right here to the United States.
Talking about the fucking Operation 4B.
Refuse to date men, get married, have sex with them, or children.
All I have to say is good luck getting laid. Me and my girlies are participating in the 4B movement.
No more kitty cat for moderate men.
About being all the things that the patriarchy wants us to be. Clearly, they don't give a shit about us.
No attention to men. Delete block. Do not respond to them.
Government cares that they're not having kids because children are the future labor force.
I'm gonna start barking and getting fucking crazy.
I think I'm crazy? Me too, I'm crazy. Just like all the women before me who were crazy.
It is the best thing I've ever done for my mental health. We're not crazy. We have to do this together.
The women
Today, we're talking about what we movement and giving our little opinion on it and why it's kind of stupid. In America, it doesn't solve anything. And women that are claiming that they're doing this, that their girls are doing it. This is a social media thing. No one who is actually employed, actually doing stuff with their lives, and actually having an interesting part to themselves are doing the 4B movement, because most women that are doing it for attention or lack thereof, I guess I should say. And as you will see later on in some of these videos, you see who is doing this movement and who isn't. I'm sorry, but did you guys actually think that a working family was going to put your sexuality over their grocery prices? Do the Democrats actually think that putting people's identity as the front runner of their campaign, do they really think that just everyday Americans who are going to work, they're not chronically online like all of us, did you actually think they were going to say, you know what, I'm going to go to the ballot box and vote for the gay man in LA who's scared that he's not going to be able to run around and get fisted on the sidewalk? Oh, wow. That's the thing, though. That's just a lot of logic that a lot of people who do follow this movement just kind of overlook. I want to have, a certain, whatever you want to call it, rights, I guess, or a certain set of rules that president will bring me. I don't really care about how you feel and how it makes you feel. Like, it doesn't really have anything to do with me. Like, yeah, you said it, grocery prices. Anything that you can think of on an economical standpoint, that is going to weigh a whole lot more than this. The nuclear family is cornerstone of America. I don't know why people care to try to get rid of the nuclear family. It doesn't make any sense. I don't really like to use labels and make it like left or right, stereotypical. It just, you can tell who voted for who based off of actions. The average person doesn't need to do all that bullshit. The average person just wants to make an honest living, support themselves, their families, their kids, whatever the case may be. And then chronically online, people on the internet going and making something bigger than what it needs to be. As you can see, at this point, all of those rights that we have so-called lost as black people, or as women, or as gay or trans, they've gone nowhere silent, because that didn't happen. It's not letting people tell you what to think and how to think.
There is an extreme and bizarre sense of entitlement and narcissism coming from American women who, contrary to popular belief, will not be losing a single right. Meanwhile, they were silent when Israeli women were in front of their loved ones on October 7th by Hamas, many of whom are still hostage to this day. They were silent when Iranian women started being in the streets if they chose not to cover their hair or abide by the dress code that men had set for them. There are Afghani women who have essentially been completely erased from society and aren't even allowed to speak, not even to other women, and you are silent about that. You see, there are women who truly have no rights in this world, but you want to sit here cosplaying oppression because you want to feel special.
That highlights a lot that a lot of women, especially in the West and America, it just shows you how, one, self-absorbed America is as a whole, because we completely just, block out everything that's going on outside of the US, which is fine, but you still bring something over from a different country, mind you, and try to make it your own that benefits them. And let's think about it like this. Y'all are complaining about bringing the 4B movement into America. Those women can't even complain to other women. Just to point that out. Y'all are bitching about losing rights. Y'all are making videos about it because you have the right to say what you want on the internet. You're not free from consequences, but you have that right. Go on the internet and say my rights have been taken away because a certain somebody has been elected president. There are women in other countries that can't do that.
I just learned what the 4B movement was because somebody had said that women are shaving their head in support of the 4B movement. And I was like, cool. Awesome. We're going to have more bald baddies. And this is not a post about the 4B movement at all. Like, my daughter said that she's joining. That's what she wants to do. I said, girl, you get it. But then I realized when I learned what the 4B movement was, why y'all are saying you're going to shave your head. It's so you'll be less attractive, right, to men? Because women without hair are not attractive. Like, and I know you're looking at me right now and you're like, girl, you got yesterday's makeup, but I do. But after losing my hair last year, the last thing I need is an entire movement of bald baddies, bald because they think it makes them ugly. Because I just found a place where I feel pretty sometimes, okay? Just PSA.
What I mean by what the first girl mentioned, I guess the second girl, sense of entitlement and narcissism. They always like to talk about how men are this and that, but these are the people that go out of their way to shave their heads to be undesirable to men. Fuck the patriarchy. I'm gonna shave my head because if I shave my head, no man likes a bald woman. Then you got women like this. I don't know if it was through, cancer or whatever the case may be. She just found confidence to be able to walk around with her head, and here y'all are trying to, I'm gonna shave my head to be unattractive to men when she's been battling the internal struggle of whether or not she's attractive because of something she can't control. Now y'all define that being bald as a woman is being attractive. Keep in mind, I'm sure there are men that say that, but that part is definitely a woman beauty standard that they created. Going back to the last video, it's just that sense of entitlement, they don't really think about anybody else. It's, I feel this way, I'm upset, and this is how I feel. And forget the insensitive comments that I will make, because this is how I feel, and my feelings matter.
To the men of America, thank you so much, because you have now officially pushed any woman who was ever questioning herself away from you and into my arms. And I am now 100% gay. I wasn't sure before, but now I am positive.
I don't need to finish the rest of this video. These bitches irritated. These are the women that are irritated. They participated in the 4B movement because they weren't getting any action. And it's not because, oh, she's so unattractive. She's attractive. She is attractive. She's probably fucking annoying. Problem solved. You're not getting attention. You don't have men respecting you because of the fact that you're a woman. You're irritated, you're annoying, you're loud. Then what the fuck is to laugh for? I don't know if it was a nervous laugh or you just... I got you power. For all the women who are going for this movement anyway, all the men won't want those specific kind of women.
I'm doing this for us all.
I'm gonna shave all my hair off and I'm gonna be celibate.
The 4B, whatever.
4B movement, people shaving their head.
What the hell are you doing?
No one was gonna touch you anyways.
Can you guys stop with the 4B comments? Because you're not going to do it. You're not committed.
I went to Halsey today. There's a man.
Do you know how fucking embarrassing it is to women overseas that actually don't have fucking rights?
Shaving your head? Did it ever occur to you to at least donate your hair?
These are the same people who tell us that a bald, obese woman is beautiful. They themselves don't even believe the words that they're saying.
I think that liberal women are finally starting to understand what pro-life conservative women have been telling them for years. Your life will be better if you stop sleeping with crappy men.
You're a concept once and all of a sudden you just want to adopt it as though it's a puzzle piece that you found on the floor.
Girls, nobody's coming after your rights.
Do you realize how fucking stupid you look shaving your head?
Preach about being here for women and women's rights. The second you get a chance to help a woman out, you kind of give us the middle finger.
That basically just summed up, this whole entire video to this point. God, American women, they act like they're saints. That's, again, back to my old point. I don't want to call it women losers enough, because a lot of women aren't actually good people. They believe that they're good people, not based off of any kind of metric, merit.
Let's go back to the word feeling.
They feel that way, so that's how they perceive themselves, by their feelings. The ones that feel like they need to be vocal and loud about it on social media, because let's be honest, a lot of these women say the same shit every 4 years and still get pregnant and knocked up by the same losers, felons, drug dealers, criminals, all over. I'll eat my words in 4 years, but I guarantee that the marriage rate or the birth rate for children is either gonna stay the same or even increase, because no one takes it seriously. All this just ties into what modern America is. But yeah, let us know, what y'all think about this movement. How do y'all feel about the movement? Leave your thoughts, opinions. Especially if you have any questions too. If y'all enjoyed this little different video, leave a like, comment if you want to. Subscribe if you want to, it'd be nice for us. But yeah, we'll see y'all later. Bye, girlies. I'm sorry.